Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. So, last time we played, I was starting to get sick, I think. That was not a good few days. I don't usually get sick, but when I do get sick, I get pretty sick. But, better now, for the most part. And I think the last missions we did were the 2 misc missions. I don't see misc in the sky, there it is. I think one was a crash landing and one was to bring it back. But let's see what the next mission should be. Oh, contracts. Oh, I forgot about contracts. It generates random contracts for you in-game every 24 hours. These are a possible list of 3 categories that can show up in these 24 hours. Categories are special missions, SOI missions, and rover missions. Each contract is... Every contract is random and you're not guaranteed to get a contract in those 24 hours. You can have 0 contracts available for... What? It's odd. Launch Interstellar Orbital Probe to Jewel. We're not ready for that yet. Not in our self-made timeline of advancement here. So let's see, we were doing like Kerbal Sphere of Influence kind of missions. Oops. Ooh. No, we didn't do any of these. Or did we? We did these. Those were pretty much the equivalent of the Mercury missions. These are Gemini. Do you guys hear that? I think someone's leaving a message on an answering machine. For some reason I could hear it in my headphones. Sounds really weird. That's weird. Okay. So let's go back to the stock missions. Oh, we didn't do misc 2. I swore we did 2 misc missions. I guess not. Unless I found one somewhere else. So lunar orbitals, maybe? No. Okay, I guess we only did 1 to misc. Thought we did 2, but... misc impact probe explosion looked spectacular, but proved to be of unexpectedly low scientific value. Send another unmanned probe, this time landing safely on the surface, so our instrumentation can perform local analysis. No return trip is required. Okay, let's give it a go. And as always, I forgot to freaking set my timer. It's the only thing I hate about this shadow play recorder is it doesn't have a timer on it. Open Broadcaster has a timer on it, so I can just watch that on my segment screen. My stepdad really needs to answer the phone. So, which one of these has the most torque? We want that one has. This one's big, but should we get a? No, it's misc. It's easy to land on misc. If it wasn't misc, I would have considered larger lander here. Also, since it's Minmus, we can use a small little engine. Although the big one's actually more efficient. Weighs a little bit more or less. Okay. Okay, let's put those two there. These landing legs. See how those look. Should be fine. Might be a little bit hard to land this thing, but I think we'll be okay. Excuse me. It doesn't have to come back. Should get lights. I'll just make sure to land on the daytime side. Minmus is really easy to land on, so it doesn't take half as much stuff to successfully land on it. Okay. Oh, come on. Like, almost fits. Well, if it's letting me do that and part clipping isn't on, then I'll consider that fair. If it's not on, just let me do it. Okay. Oh, you know what? We need to save this ahead of time. I don't remember what we named our other Minmus probe. Minmus, I'll just call it Minmus 2. Because I can't remember what the other one was called, but was it Minmus? See, this is where the unique names actually come back to bite me. It was Minus. Let's load it and see what it is. I think this is it. That looks familiar. So, what we're gonna do is pull up the sub-assembly menu and we can drag this into here. Call this our Minus rocket. Now we can go back to Minus 2, which I just remembered since we looked at that other thing, that we also need radiators. Okay. Now we can just pull this sub-assembly, shove it onto the bottom there. We're almost ready to go. Need our fairings. We just need to check the staging. This is wrong. think the rest is right. Actually, not 100% sure if this has enough delta V to make it. Just needs a soft land. Should be able to do it. We had leftover fuel on the last probe, so. Let's launch. Probably need to turn up the thrust on those solid fuel engines again. Oh, those clouds are really, really dark. It's gonna be dark, not that dark. Must be because it's like midday. I don't think there's weather in this pod yet. Kinda forgot to do our gradual gravity turn there. Okay. Now, wait till we get out of the atmosphere. Well, look, we could go straight to the moon if we wanted to. All we need to know is that we're going to land on Minus, so we can just put that window away. Didn't quite make it out of the atmosphere with the periaps, but we can fix that. Minus is target. I might actually be able to go straight there. Well, that's really close. Without even having to do any course correction type of stuff. Okay, now we're gonna have to pull down. We'll get the nodes roughly at 90-degree angles from where they were, like that. Oops. Oops. God damn. Okay. Our fuel's a little bit slim. I don't know. Don't know if we'll make it. If we will, it'll be very close. Too far. Okay, now we need to speed up just a little bit. Oh, no, we're okay now. Now I just need to figure out how to get to Enhancements. Oops. Oh, there we go. Ooh, it's gonna be close. I don't know, guys. Just don't know. I have our first actual failure here. Oops, I need to get the solar panels out. It's not a very long burn, but hang in there, fuel. Didn't hang in there. I don't want to use this engine for this part. What do we got? Well, maybe we will make it. It's gonna be tricky. I think what we're gonna have to do is at like midpoint, we need to adjust it so that our new periapse will be actually on the surface. Which, what will that take? Will it take speed? Well, kind of hard to tell. So we start to tell what's going on here. I can't tell what's going on. We'll just have to wait a little bit. I should have put Kerbal Engineer on this. probe. Meantime, we should probably do some science if we can. It's water. Kerbal Shores. Nice. Getting a lot of science done with this thing. Ooh, islands. That was a lot of science. Okay, now we're back to the water. Now let's just wait till we get to the midpoint here. Whoa, what just happened? Just decided that we're not gonna make it. No idea what just happened. That's really strange. Okay. Speed up, maybe? Slow down. Get our periaps as low as it can go. Yeah, I can't really... I wish there was a way to turn off predicted orbits, because they like get in the way all these other lines. I don't know why we lost this orbit to begin with. Going to make it there a lot closer than that. Just wait till we get into its sphere of influence, then I'll be able to drive it a little bit better. Okay. So now... on the daytime side. Barely. A little bit higher. Okay. Oops. I think we're actually orbiting it the wrong direction. Okay, we should probably quick save it if I can remember which key that is. Yeah, F5. Our landing gear preemptively as well. Don't think we're really going to get much more science while we're in orbit. I think we have to land. Ooh, speed. See if we can land in this flat area here. That'd be ideal. Still not 100% sure if we have the Delta V to pull this off, but I'm gonna try. There's another way we can try this if this fails. I think we'll be okay. Okay. So we are landing at sea level is the main thing. That's why I wanted to land on this flat area, because it's directly at sea level. We don't have to worry about it being too high, or higher than it looks. Oh, now there's mist. But I should probably try to burn off our horizontal speed. Okay. Now, we just have to come in straight down. Since Minus's gravity is so low, I think we'll exactly pull this off. Didn't give myself enough credit when I came up with this thing's fuel balance. Oops. This mist is annoying. we go, touchdown. Wow, this mist is really strange. The default game, this mist wouldn't be here. That's why I'm impressed by it. Finished our mission. Finish and save the mission results. Awesome. So now let's just do regular science. Seismic data. Seismic scan from misc crater flats. Seismometer detects some minor quakes and what sounds like bubbling. Perhaps these areas are resurfaced by occasional geological activity. Transmit pressure data, nothing. Seismic data. Seismometer detects some minor quakes and what sounds like. It's not what we just did. That's what we just did. No, it's probably gravity. No? Well, despite assurances from the mission planners that the readings here would be off the charts, the sensor refuses to register anything higher than rather weak gravity. Scan radio waves, receive static. Radiation scan. Seems the Myanmar's surface contains almost no radioactive materials. Time accelerate. I wonder if the mist interferes with solar generation. I wouldn't think so. That would require some heavier modding. Gravity data. No, not enough left. Temperature. Temperature readings suggest that this area might be made of ice cream. Acquiring a surface sample is highly recommended. There's a running joke that the Kerbals think that Minmus is made out of like pudding or dessert treats in general. 9 science. 9 science. Anything else left? Not really. Not really. Not really. Not really. Not really. I think there's anything else we can do. Oh, we should rename this to a lander. I forgot what we called that other ship. Call it Myanmar 1. Okay, but that'll be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed and have a good day.